Hey guys, I'm sorry, I completely forgot to make a playoffs video for this week for the wild card and everything. So let me just run through my predictions right now. I expect the Chargers to defeat the home underdog Texans. The Texans have not been playing well for the rest of this, ever since the middle of the season, and have been severely underperforming the whole time. Put them as the losers there. I predict that the Bills will defeat the Broncos. I don't think it's going to be particularly close, but I do think that Bo Nix will have a relatively good game. Nothing crazy, but to show out for seasons in the future. I think the Ravens will have an absurdly close game with the Steelers, but still come up with the victory, most likely due to George Pickens being bad again. And then over in the NFC, I expect the 2 seed to beat the 7 seed once more, with the Eagles beating the Packers. It's going to be a repeat of week 1 when the exact same thing happened. Now, I don't think it's going to be the same score. I think it will be slightly lower scoring for both teams. Eagles still end up winning in the end, probably by around 4 or 5 points. Then, when you get to the 3 seed versus the 6 seed and the Bucks and Commies, this is probably the closest game in my mind. The Commanders are probably the more talented team overall. Their defense isn't great, but neither is Tampa's defense. But I think Tampa's defense is better to counteract them having a slightly worse offense. So I think Tampa is going to narrowly pull this one out with a last-second field goal or touchdown, something like that. And then in the 4-5 seed battle between the Rams and Vikings, I expect that the Vikings will be able to pull it out in Arizona because it got relocated and move on to the next round and successfully respond to what Dan Campbell and KOC told each other when they played in Week 18, see you in 2 weeks. So those are my predictions. As I said, Vikings, Bucks, Eagles, Bills, Chargers, and Ravens. Then they will go on with the Chiefs and Lions in the following round, and I will make a full-length video on that later on down the line. Do you agree? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I've obviously not come up with just the perfect list. I'm probably going to get at least one of these games wrong. But nevertheless, make sure to have a good day, good evening, good night, good morning, good dawn, good dusk, and have a good time watching all the games this weekend and Monday.